I am. I was so interested in reading the comments, I forgot that the stream's about to start. How typical is that? Hi everyone, how's it going? It's been fun. It's been fun today. I managed to edit that. What have I got these on for? I managed to edit the X-Wing video for the Patreon stream yesterday, where absolutely nothing went wrong. So today's video looks quite good. It looks like I didn't make any mistakes, so that one's out. But tomorrow is going to be even more fun because we're going to be doing the Porsche 917 from IXO Collections, the Steve McQueen car from Le Mans. So I've got box 2 for the next 4 issues. The challenge is going to be, though, I'm going to be doing it straight after having my second COVID jab. So, you know, if I fall down, like, you know, and quivering in a feverish mess, you know why. But God, I haven't set anything up tonight either. I've been having problems. This week.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
I love doing that, and it stressed me out a little bit, I have to say. So let me tell you what's been going on. You probably hear on social media what some things are happening. Now, we did the live stream on Tuesday night for the Enterprise, which went absolutely brilliant. Now, I made the statement, which I shouldn't have really done, but I made the statement, which it was true at the time. I haven't received the email regarding the Enterprise print from Eagle Moss. And I checked all my trash, I checked my spam, well, I checked my spam, and I checked my inbox. Nothing there anyway. Now, the next day, Brett, the customer service manager, got in touch with me and said that it definitely got sent, and they showed me proof that it got sent, but it shows I've never read it, and it shows I've never opened it either. So God knows where it went, which started a whole rabbit hole for me to try and figure out, why am I not getting emails from people? And I had a talk with Regulos, Justin Larkin, last night on the Patreon stream. So we've been trying to figure out what's been going on. And what I've done is basically I've told it, because my emails from my domain. So I've unfiltered my domain email now. So that whole torrent of emails now comes down to Gmail to manage. And now Gmail's managing my email, and I've allowed this email address, which I've just put in chat there, no reply at eaglemoss-email.com, to come into my e-box unfiltered to get in there, which you'd think would solve the problem. It hasn't solved the problem. Especially today's email, which you saw that we got about the paint, you know, about the paint colours for the Enterprise, which I think is really brilliant. Brilliant communication there. But the problem we got now is that for some reason, Gmail is automatically filtering those emails from inbox, and if it's got a value on it, or money, like money off, or this you can get for a certain price, or something like that, it's automatically putting it into the promotions tab. So it's not in the spam tab, it's not in the bin, it's not in the inbox, it's in a promotions tab. And I haven't got a clue how to fix that yet. So I haven't got a clue. So what I'm going to do from now on is that if I click on all mail, it will actually show everything that's coming, even what's in the bin on my system here, so I can see what's in the bin. And if I get an email from Eagle Moss, which I think would be relevant to the community, I'm going to put it on the social media sites. So, but I wanted to mention that now, because I've been having a nightmare, but I do need to put my hands up and say, yes, Eagle Moss did send me an email when I said they didn't. So there you go. But yeah, it's been a living nightmare. But what worries me, if that's just Eagle Moss, what other companies or things, emails, am I not getting because the spam filters or whatever think that it's either malicious? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But it's a nightmare. Now, apparently, it does affect Android phones, Justin was telling me last night. So if I pick up emails from the server on Android phone, that can filter it. But I don't know. But anyway, hopefully we got to the end of that. But I got today's email. You got charged 4 days ago. You received the email today, but you've been charged 4 days ago. Oh my God, Hilda. It's not good. I did see your note, actually. So, but that's what's happened in my case. So, have you shown what the famed poster looks like? I have seen it. It's, there is a picture. Stand by. There is a picture. God, I should have been prepared for this, shouldn't I? I've got loads to tell you about today, actually. So I need to, you're going to have to just bear with me for a second. Stand by. Right, I think it was in that one. And I think someone posted a picture of it up. But I'm not finding it. Ah, yeah, I've got it here. So, stand by. I'm just going to go to studio mode. Click on that one there. There we go. And transition across. So there we go. That is what the print looks like. So there you go, Lou. I don't know. I think it's something like 30 by 40 or something. I don't think it's very big, but that's what it looks like. But obviously we've got there in the end. But as I said, I am only too happy if I've made a mistake to rectify that. So there you go. And for all it's worth, Brett at the customer service did an absolute sterling job on that. So now, other things. We've got some other things to tell you. First off, guess what? We've got a merch on the map today. And we've got two. One of them's got a story to it. So the first one, we're going to go over to the maps. Bump. I'm in Corby. We're going to zoom out and we're going to jump all the way down to... Now, I've never been here. We're going to go all the way to Gloucester. Over here. And I think I've seen you in chat, Robert. So, Robert's now your chance to shine. We've got Robert Waldron from Gloucester. Or if you're in America, Gloucester. And I do love... Look at all the stuff you've got on that shelf behind you. Oh my God. The Rossi bike. The Alien Head. Darth Maul. I'm just picking out certain things there. Jabba the Hutt with Jabba's Palace. Wow. That's pretty cool. And then the next one, I haven't got a map to show you because I've got to tell you this story. Now, if you're watching the stream on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday as well, before the stream, I gave a big shout out to Robert Monk. Now, Robert, I'm guessing you live in Essex somewhere, Robert, but he happened to be in hospital and minding his own business. He's reading, I think the story you said to me was a Doctor Who book, and you got chatting to one of the nurses, and one of the nurses told you that her brother-in-law was on YouTube and he's World of Wayne, and apparently you watched the program, so you were like, really? And I think you used the term a deer in headlights. So and I said I gave you a shout out. Well, you went and took a selfie, so I've got a selfie of Robert and my sister-in-law meeting up, which I thought was absolutely great. So you made her day, Robert, I tell you. It was funny though. And Donna, I've just made you famous if you're watching this stream. See, so it is good to meet people. And the other couple of things, I've got two more things, and I'll look at chat, I promise. They've got on the Monday the 21st and on Tuesday the 22nd, we've got Amazon Prime Day, where a lot of things in my store and across Amazon are going to be stupid prices. I have got links, and they look like this for Prime Day. And all the links are always in the videos anyway. So you've got the UK link there for Amazon, the US link there for Amazon, and the Get Amazon Music. If you want to get Amazon Music and I believe you get 3 months free if you sign up with that affiliate for Amazon Music. Now, the way the affiliate links work is, say you were to log in now with that affiliate link and then log out. I think everything for the next 30 days will actually register on my affiliate link. So say you logged in now, logged out, and then decided, I'm going to buy something Sunday. You're going to buy yourself a hot tub. Then that would be under my affiliate link. That's how it works. Now, I've put all the links for the Amazon thing in tonight's video, and they're always on the videos anyway. Any video you watch, in the description, you'll see all the links for the Amazon things as well. But that's how that works. So, oh, Robert's Video Madness. There you are. It's crazy, isn't it? What a small world, Robert. What a small world. That's absolutely crazy. But there you go. It's great. It's great. It's great knowing that we're so connected, and it don't matter how far you are, even if you're across the pond. Oh, promotions are disabled for you. I've got to earn my living somehow, Scotsman. I can't sponge off Mrs. World of Wayne all the time, although I really am trying. And then the last thing to mention is model mods. Now, once again, I've got to click on that, and hopefully when I click on that, Model Mods here. Now, you've shopped with Model Mods before. They've got all of the flux capacitor, the Christmas tree. They've got, I mean, look at their store. They've got hundreds of things in their store. But obviously, we do know some of the things in there are a little expensive, but they do have a way that you can spread the payments now with Afterpay. Chloe did want me to mention that. So if you are looking for things or mods for your models that you're building that they provide, they do now provide Afterpay, which will spread the costs for you. So there you go. That's enough shameless advertising now. I promise, Scotsman, no more. I've got to get that out of the way. Although Although there is one other thing, which isn't a shameless advertisement, but it's my birthday in a couple of weeks, and Mrs. World of Wayne's just bought me something that I'm going to be doing on the 2nd of July, which is the Friday evening. I've done it once before, but about 7 years ago, and there's so many things changed. But she's taking me to... Yay! Going to the Harry Potter Studios. So what I'm going to do, in anticipation for the fact they may bring out the Hogwarts Express, is I'm going to take as many pictures as I can of that engine for reference. If there's anything anyone wants any pictures of for reference, I'll be happy to take pictures of them as well. But I'm looking forward to that. It should be absolutely perfect. I think it's great on stream how I'm getting football updates as well. Thank you, Ironfuck. Striptease, come on, Andy. Behave. We have done it before, Ian, but it's they had the Hogwarts Express. I think that was the new thing. They never had Gringotts at the time, or I don't know what they've got there now. But this time I took the kids last time. It's just me and Esther this time, and then that's on the Friday night. My birthday's on the Sunday, the 4th of July. On the Saturday, we're going to London. I'm hoping to get a tour of the Globe Theatre, and then just general sightseeing, and then coming back on the Sunday. So we won't be passing you, Gary. It'll be down the M1, not the M11. So I think I can close that window now, hopefully. I thought I had something else to show you. I don't. Something's happening in a couple of weeks, just so you know, and you'll have more details of that later. But I can't give those details today, unfortunately. So I did have my notification today that the Ecto 1 is on its way as well. So I don't know how many other people have got notifications of that. See, those emails come through fine. Anything where it's got, you know, your shipments coming, I don't ever get a problem with those emails. So that's weird. So don't make a deal with a goblin. What happens when aren't the goblins supposed to be good in this? They're like bankers, aren't they? So you're worrying me now. Is it like interactive? They never did that last time I was there. Oh, bless you. Jason, you just ordered the power mod for the Ecto 1. Hopefully it arrives soon, since I'm due to be reaching stage 31 with battery box next month. Quite easy to install, to be honest with you. Although saying that, I haven't plugged it in since I've done it. Matter of fact, we haven't done any work on the Ecto 1 for a while, so it was good to get that notification. But I did. It's been a stressful week this week, and I did have a day off on Wednesday. The reason I had a day off on Wednesday, and you know what, I haven't prepared for it at all, is because I created a new standby. I created a new t-shirt for the store, which I did show the Patreon users last night, and this was on request because someone asked me to check the store because it's not working for me at the moment. I did a Zero Fighter one, and I've done one that says something like Mrs. World of Wayne came up with this, something like don't blame me, World of Wayne made me buy it, with loads of money flying around. Mrs. World of Wayne likes me to give her credit for all of her good ideas, which I'm only just so happy to do. What else? I'm just having a look around the things here. I'm still waiting for this. This is supposed to be coming next week, but that's the second motor that are burnt out in the X-Wing, which is a bit of a worry. And I don't know if you can see what happened there, but motors have two contacts on them, and one is completely fried away. So it's not like I can just solder that on. That's what I was saying before. But two things have gone wrong on that. But when the replacement comes, all I'm going to do is, we know the gears work perfect in this. I know this switch works as well. So I'll just take this switch off and take the motor off, and hopefully that'll work again. But the last night's X-Wing build, I'm telling you, it was a nightmare. I'll be honest. I'll be upfront and with you now. And look, all the wires in there, that took like almost an hour. And I'm sure that you peeps that were watching it last night saw the frustration on my face. It's those streams that I've decided that I'm definitely going to need some rum for. So, Robin, your birthday's on the 1st of July. I beat you, but I'm sure by some years. Well, I was born in 73. That makes... Isn't it weird? The older you get, you can't remember your age. Now, Mrs. World of Wayne's like 57 now. I'm 73. That makes me 48, I think. So Mrs. World of Wayne's 49 this year. Dr. Inferno, how's it going, Dr. Inferno? About 12 out of 20 weeks of my mods waiting for mods from Chloe, and stage 30 almost completed the DeLorean. In fairness, on model mods, it does say that some things have got a 20-week delay. So I don't know how the business works. I have to say, I'm just showing what I get. It's going to be a great weekend. I love London, but it's just a shame that we're not going to be out of full lockdown, because I was hoping we can just go anywhere and do anything, but we're still restricted. We are going to be in the Rainforest Cafe on the Saturday. I'm a sucker for a Rainforest Cafe, I tell you. You've been so many times to Harry Potter World. Wow. We'll be going again. You dress up as... What? I can dress up? Will they let me in if I dress up? They're going to think I'm part of the staff. That could be interesting. The last time I went, it was a birthday present about, said 7 years ago. But we went in August, and obviously my birthday's in July. Mrs. Worldaway managed to get me hold of a badge that says it's my birthday, and they made me push a door open or something. I can't remember. But so there's me, fully grown adult, and all these little kids pushing this door open. I felt like Hagrid. I felt like... But yeah, it should be fun. We need that train released here in the USA. Just started Iron Man, but we're glad this guy's Hogwarts Express. You know what? I really do think that's going to get a release, because obviously the Terminator's coming to the end with Hachette. The Bismarck's going to be coming to an end with Hachette. There's not really much out for Hachette at the moment. Now we've got Eagle Moss has got the Diagon Alley diorama. They've obviously got the Harry Potter collection. I don't know how things work there, but we'll have to see. Shameless plug of his birthday. Oh look, yeah, I'm plugging everything tonight, ain't I? God, I'm like an electric socket. Everyone knew my birthday was the 4th of July. I keep mentioning it all year round. Hi Wayne, good to meet you on here. Hope you're doing well. Hello AR Multimedia. How's it going? TV UK and Ghana. Is that your YouTube channel? Yeah, I suppose it is, because you're chatting to me on YouTube. I'm having a brain fart day today, I'll tell you. Your birthday's the 5th of July, I'm fine. Well, my dad's is the 7th. My sister-in-law's is the 2nd. The 5th is my niece's boyfriend. God, July's quite a busy month. What, no cake? I don't know. Hopefully the Rainforest Cafe will make me a cake, Gunny. Last time we didn't want any dessert, so they just got some cream in a cup and stuck a candle in it. Oh, rain. I thought you said that we need the rain released here in the USA. I think you mistyped. Train, not rain. Yeah, you did. Sorry. I'm reading it completely wrong. See, Wayne, I'm having one of the nights today. Yes, new T-shirts in the store. Look, the store is... There's the... You see it anyway. Something that's weird, actually. I don't know if you have this. That my merch store, if I'm looking at one of my YouTube videos on my phone, it shows the merch underneath the video. But it doesn't do that on my PC for some reason. And I don't know why that is. Technology, I think we got... Have you seen that film Maximum Overdrive from the Stephen King film years ago with Emilio Estevez and the big green goblin lorry? It's like that. It's like a comet has been passing the Earth and all the blooming technology is against me at the moment. Vending machines are attacking me and stuff. Eric, I was talking about you today. How weird's that? I was talking about you because you live in Canada, don't you? And I went to visit my brother who's over from Canada, and I mentioned that you watched you're from Ottawa. See, I do remember things. They stick to the word of the contract, not the spirit of it. What are we talking about? That's random. You had your Ecto 1 delivery yesterday. What? What issue was that, John? I don't even know what issue I'm on. Is that the one I haven't done yet? That's interesting. I haven't received anything yet. I did get the notification, but I haven't received anything. Oh, I'll be on before my birthday, Eric. I'll be letting everyone know it's my birthday. You was due on the 4th, but you came home on the 4th. Oh, bless. Well, I said I'm an Aussie. I was born in Australia, so I was born in the Lyle McEwen in Elizabeth. As Justin those in on the Patreon there. He keeps sending me pictures of my old stomping ground. Griphook got them into the bank, but never said anything about getting them out. Ah, you see, I need to rewatch all the films. I think, Dr. Johnny. My only memory from doing it last time, well, one of the biggest ones was they had like a green scene set where you could fly a broomstick, but they had the big model of Hogwarts, I'll tell you what, that would be a great build. Can you imagine a part work of that model? And I'm telling you, we're talking, you know, feet. It's like 20 feet, 30 feet. I don't know how big it is. Can you phone Eagle Moss to make payments? I don't know. I don't know, Mark. The only way to know that is to phone, I guess. It's all good. I don't think they would, Eric. It depends on location, but again, you need to speak to them. I can't speak for Eagle Moss, so. Your birthday's December 17th, 1 week before Christmas. How does that... Mrs. Welder Wayne's is just after Christmas. Her birthday's on the 29th of December. And I do feel sorry for people who have birthdays in December, because does it sort of like people buddy up your Christmas present and your birthday present? Can you tell us anything about Eagle Moss Diagon Alley? Only what's on Odd Arild Olsen. Odd Arild Olsen. Only what's on the site. All I know is that some of the buildings are sort of like this big. It's a little bit deceiving in the pictures. And obviously you've got the big ones. You've got the mechanical dragon, which I think is a free gift. But I won't be doing that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think, with what I've got planned for the rest of the year, I don't think I'm going to have time to do that, to be honest with you. How the heck is enough current getting through to do that? To do what, Scotsman? I'm confused. Please help me. John Patterson, I've used the model mods I've got. I mean, obviously I still got to do this. I haven't had a chance to do the hoverboards. You remember I broke one? Chloe was going to replace it, but it's fixed. You can't see it. I still need to do that, because what I want to do is I want to get in and spread out all the mods and stuff that I've got for it that I just don't actually use. So it might be a case of doing the mod video and saying, look, who wants this, who wants this, who wants this. And I don't know if we have a giveaway or something like that, but we'll have to see. But I mean, it's a win-win really, because it gives the designers of the model of the mods exposure to their products, and it also gives peeps in the community an opportunity to win some of this stuff. So which obviously we have someone who won the Peugeot 205, so I'm off to Cardiff on the 16th of July. That's going to be fun. Never been to Cardiff before. Oh, John builds iconic military models. You're in here. Hello, John. How's it going? Wait, what part is that the motor for, the X-Wing? Gunny, that is for R2-D2. So basically, the lead here that I pulled the plug off is for the light. R2-D2 sits on these pins here. And then the motor is to drive his head, so it turns from left to right. It can't go too far because it's operated by this switch here. Oops. And as soon as that switch clicks, it changes direction. So that's how that works. I'm now sleeping in the garden. Actually, it's probably cooler out there, Wayne, to be honest with you. I've noticed I get more worried when Mrs. Welder Wayne goes quiet in chat, because I don't know what's coming. But your missus' birthday's on the 4th. Should be celebrating with you. Oh, that'd be excellent. Well, I was exclusive in my family until my... what is my niece's son? My niece's son. That makes them my great niece? Great nephew? I guess it's great nephew. That my great nephew was born on the same day, so I'm no longer exclusive. 73 is a great year. We're 80s kids. The 80s was easily the best era to grow up in, but I'm sure that you peeps older and younger than me are going to argue. That's what needs to be on a t-shirt. On the sofa again. Do not say a lady's age. I try and get myself into trouble, you know. Wayne, did you get my photos of the Ecto 1 engine build? Robin, I have. I'm trying to collate them together so I can put them on a Tuesday stream, but I did get them. Thank you for that. Look absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like what you've done. I am going to demonstrate, because I did mention this, Robin sent them as well, that if you've done something above the norm for a model, then by all means send me a picture, because I'd like to add it to the Tuesday night builds so I can say this is what someone's done. I think it's good. Bit like the merch on the map, but you know, you can have your name on it and just show, because some of the things that I've seen at the moment are like, wow. I've been watching a lot of mods for the Enterprise. As a matter of fact, the last newsletter for the Enterprise was that we're getting the what is it, the the yellow thing that was transparent, which wasn't me. We're getting another one of them, and we're getting another formation light, which is no longer blue. It's now red, or the other. I don't know. I really need to read the newsletters properly. Yes, that's what I've just mentioned. Wow, look at that, Tony. How far am I behind chat at the moment? 15. So I'm 10 minutes behind on chat. I will get to you, but yeah, I've just mentioned that. You said shit happens last night. Yeah, I think I'm allowed one swear word, John. Lego, what happened is that I started building Iron Man. I got up to stage 10. Then Fanhome got in touch with me and said, we'd love you to build Iron Man for us. So we're going to stop your subscription and send it for you complimentary, which I said at the start of the stream that's what's going to happen when I started doing the Iron Man. But unfortunately, they can only start me from issue 1 again. So I'm having to wait until we get back to issue 10 before I can continue. Now, we've done that, so the next delivery of Iron Man, I'll be able to continue the build. Wow, everyone's really mad at me for saying, have I really done a boo-boo on that one? Mrs. Wilder Wayne, please take this as my humble apology for mentioning your age. I didn't know that was a thing, and now I do, and I will consider myself thoroughly chastised. Oh, 1977, that's when one of my favourite movies come out. I couldn't think which one that is. You have a Death Eater tattoo. Oh my god, Derek, how cool is that? Svi, how many Harry Potter tattoos have you had to do? Is it? I mean, I'm guessing that you get quite a big call for movie related tattoos, but I'm wondering Harry Potter in particular, especially the Deathly Hallows sort of thing. You know, I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know anything about that. That's why I'm bowing to your greater knowledge on the subject. For R2D2, I had to make a switch as the one I had was broken. I had to cancel it because I had been waiting for a year for a circuit board. Bought mine from Japan. See, Master Lemon Lime, as soon as like Fanhome have got up to those sort of levels again, like your I'm guessing that's one of the later issues, then you're not really going to have a problem getting hold of them. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be in hospital with comments like that. I can dress up with Harry Potter. I haven't got anything. You see, Richard, truth be known, I'm really anticipating, like I mentioned, I'm really anticipating that Hachette are going to bring out a Hogwarts Express, or someone will pick it up. And I want to get one of those Slytherin or Gryffindor robes. Now, I know last time I went, they're quite expensive. They're about £90. But, you know, doing one of them, I need to dress up more on streams. I mean, we've got the leopard tank hopefully coming next week now. And I hope to have camo gear on and perhaps a beret or a military hat. But trying to get one here in time for that video is not going to happen, so it might have to be the second one. So I love cosplay. I love dressing up, although that's probably far too much information. You're really hoping for the Hogwarts Express? It's on my wish list for things to be real. No, definitely. I mean, we went to see the Glenfinnan, what's it called? The Jacobite train. Hopefully we're going to ride that in August. I need to look at booking that up, actually. Impressive to watch, I have to say. But not the same engine that you've got in Harry Potter. You beat me by 13 years. But I was born in 1960 on an even year. So it makes it a lot easier to remember how old I am. Slytherin house rules, damn straight. I'm blurry? Am I? It's probably the bit rate. Although, I mean, we're not as bad as last week when the stream was cutting out. It's not too bad at the moment. Where are you staying overnight when you're in London, Wayne? We're in Wembley. We love Wembley, Jim, because it's just outside to have the hotels nice and cheap. There's nice Nando's around there, and the train's only 20 minutes into London. So we're going to be in Wembley. Wembley. Wayne, been waiting 6 weeks for my first Ferrari build parts. Did you have trouble with yours? To start off with the chids, I didn't get it. Then we had COVID, so we didn't get it. And then we got like 8 issues at a time. I do have another 4 issues here, which I was hoping to do next week. I really want to get on with the Peugeot as well, because I've got 3 issues of the Peugeot to do. But I'm aware that the Porsche, as I said, is a new build. And there's a lot of interest in it, which is why I want to do that one for tomorrow. Yours is the 8th. Everybody's birthday's in July. Hello, Robert Lester. How's it going? Just getting back to the house after running some errands. My birthday's July the 8th. Look, everyone is the 8th. See, we're Cancer people. I don't believe in star signs. What's it? I've mentioned it before. The famous line about, you know, I don't believe in star signs because I'm a Cancer and Cancers tend to be sceptical. I think that's a classic. 11th of July is Becky's. Wow. I will, Troy. I will, but you know, when you get older, the birthdays just blend into each other, don't they? Just another reminder. Hello, Darren from Southend. I was down your way last week. I'm still waiting to get the Terminator, Chris Hubbard. Finger mods. They've been out of stock for months. I believe they have. Are we talking about the little... they've got a name. They've got a name, screws. I understand you can get them for yourself. But for the life of me, Chris, I can't remember what size the grommets were and the screws. But I'll tell you what, someone probably knows that in chat. So keep an eye on this video because I'm sure someone will put it into the comments. Because when I started fitting them, someone did say, well, these are just blah, 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 blah. And these were the screws. Really? Wilmington. I see. The thing about Maximum Overdrive that makes me laugh, I mean, back in the day, that video, it was a video back then, was like brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But the it had the character that plays Lisa Simpson in it, and she doesn't put on a voice for Lisa Simpson. She sounds like that. If you watch the start of City Slickers as well, the character that Daniel Stern gets pregnant, that's the same character, and just when she talks, she sounds like Lisa Simpson. And once it's seen, you can't unsee it. It's crazy. 28th of March, long gone. Yeah, you've always got to next year, Robert. Hey, Wayne. Hello, Gashead Steve. I hope you're well. I've missed this already, but are you having issues with the Ecto 1 delivery? Yeah, everyone's had issues with it, Gashead Steve, but they are starting to slowly trickle out now. So I did have notification today that my next one's coming. So hopefully that won't be too long. Another July. Oh my god. You've been to the studio, Dr. Johnny. Wow. Is there studios in Wilmington then? North Carolina. Wow. So Lou, hang on a second. Whoa. Hold up. Does that mean that you drove from Louisville in Kentucky to North Carolina? Is that what you're talking about, the journey? Because we were planning to do that next year, and things are going to be changing now, but we were planning to drive from Louisville 10 hours somewhere, but all that's going to change, but you'll find out soon, Lou. But I really am I'm moving heaven and earth because I'm coming to Wonderfest next year. Definitely. Gotta see it, because I was very impressed with your video, and I could have just stared at that when you're looking at the benches, which I think were the submissions for the competition. I could have been in there all day, Lou. I could have been in there all day, I'm telling you. It would certainly be magical. I do think Hachette know that. They must do. But there you go. He's an old crab. What are you talking about? Revo Dave, my kid got me some things from Ian for our Father's Day. Really? It's Father's Day in the UK on Sunday. Now, I'm having my Father's Day the week after because it's my kids aren't here for Father's Day. So we're delaying Father's Day in this house by a week. Too blurry. Am I blurry for anyone else? Alan, check your settings, which is the little cog, and make sure it's set to 1080p. Because and you're watching on Facebook as well, I'm guessing. Come off of Facebook and go on YouTube. That'll probably help as well. Or Twitch. I'm on Twitch as well. I stream to like hundreds of places at once. Even Twitter and Periscope. There is a part where of the Hogwarts Express. Is that what we were just talking about, Bergdis? Or you're talking about the castle? There's a park where of the Hogwarts Castle. See, Lee, look, the 26th of December. So you open all the presents, your dad would, and then on the next day he's going to be opening birthday presents. I just think it would blend in. Your daughter's birthday says she hates waiting a full year. Ah, the burnout of the motor. You know what? I would think it was a one-off, Scotsman, but that's the second motor that done it. The first one, I actually managed to stop it overheating in my hand. So there must have been a short circuit in it. But, you know, you can blow yourself across the room with a pen-like battery. Do you know that? A AA battery. And I've got proof in the pudding for that, because once upon a time, back in the olden days when we had cameras that, you know, disposable and they had a wind-on film, I was being the sort of person that needs to... I'm not going to chuck a disposable camera away without taking that battery out. It's had hardly any use. So I cracked it open, and what I didn't know is I was charging the capacitor up for the flash. And when I reached in to pull the battery out, I must have touched the contact on the capacitor, and I'll tell you what, the shock it gave me, I was shaking. And I mean, even on the static grass, the shock that gave me, and that's only 2 batteries. God, I didn't realise you could get that much shock from something so small. Yeah, I've electrocuted myself quite a few times. Where did I get the arc reactor? Nathan, that's from Wish. Believe it or not, that's from Wish. And the case it comes in is a separate buy, and that's from Wish as well. That's actually purchased and made for me by Beanie's Hobbies. He's got a YouTube channel, Matthew Bean. As you can see, Jim's still got gym space down there. Apparently we've got a flag coming to fill that, but we're going to keep that as gym space. The wife's cousin's birthday on Christmas Day. Oh my God. The morning is him. The Christmas after midday. Ah, that's quite clever. See, I was wondering if you'd have moved the birthday to Christmas Eve or something. I wouldn't know how we do it. Look, I can't... The F40... I did have an Italian phonetically tell me how to say that, but I have trouble. Competizione. It's the Ferrari F40. We want to go back to Duxford. We really enjoyed it. We didn't get to see the tank museum though. We didn't really have time, but we do want to get back there. Mrs. Wayne's a sucker for a picnic, so she wants to have a picnic there. But perhaps on a day where there's an air show. I know it's going to be really busy, but I mean, I haven't seen an air show since, God, Biggin Hill, probably late 80s. Saying that, Southend Air Show perhaps, when that used to be on. That's not on anymore. I don't know. Oh, love Cardiff. Never been there. I said the only parts of Wales I've been to is Llangollen, Llangollen, Welshpool, Aberystwyth, that sort of area. I've never been to South Wales. But that's the whole point of that competition, so we get to explore the country. When we're on our holidays in August and we're going up to Scotland, I'll kind of let you know where we are as well. I know we're going to be seeing Hilda, definitely in Oban, because we're not too far from Oban. But I will try and get over to the other side as well to meet some of you folks over in Scotland as well, which would be cool. Did you show the picture from out here? I'd get killed. I don't know, did I show you, Mrs. Wayne, Dee's picture of the X-Wing mount? But it's not going to go where the TV... Hi Phil, how's it going? Phil, I've got your email. I haven't responded to it because I picked it up before stream, but I will do. So how the devil are you? We're all having fun in here. Yeah, I'd be able to see her, Robert. She's downstairs waiting patiently. Oh my God, I really need to go. Look, I'm apologising that I'm slow with the comments again. I will get down there, I promise. You're all talking about the 80s and that's what happened. I'm 10 minutes behind chat. I'm terrible. I am terrible. I am whizzing through some of these comments. So if I haven't answered some, then by all means ask it again and I will try and get to them. You still can't get hold of the Fast and the Furious build. That's my fan home. It's a lot of problems getting things into Canada at the moment. As you know, Eric, because from apparently your borders are still closed with the US. So that's not helping. I only found that out today. Thanks, man. Glad I sent them correctly to you. Yeah, no, I got them. No problems at all, Robin. Hope you're good. I got the NECA Back to the Future figures collection. It looks so good next to the Eagle Boss DeLorean. Are they? Does the scale look good? I understand that the NECA ones are slightly bigger. I don't know, though. A lady's age is always a thing. Millions are definitely... See what I mean? Lux fee. I did figure that. The robes are £90 these. Just make your own. Me? Make a robe? Every robe I make, Richard, I'm guaranteed it will look like a Jedi robe. I can't help myself. You have a spare Ghostbusters flight suit? You can have chest about 44. I think I'm a bit bigger than that. I'm bigger than I seem on camera. I'm sure I am. Although I am trying to lose weight. But can you imagine that, Svi? We're walking around as Ghostbusters. That'd be funny. That'd be quite funny. I see. Look, Wayne's watching on Facebook, aren't you? I don't know what that's all about then, Wayne. Jim, you have an original German-filled helmet from World War II with a certain symbol on it. If you want to wear that for the build, Wayne. That video would get demonetized and I'd get banned quicker than you can say, what's Wayne wearing? Got to be very careful with that. Did you know that on the Welcome to the Cave that we did last week or the week before, there was one of those symbols in, and I'm really, really shocked that we didn't get flagged. I didn't notice it, so it was very subtle, but perhaps I had £35 for... God, I didn't pay that. I paid £25 last time I was there, Steve. I've already got the main wand somewhere. I don't know where that is. Take care, Lou. I'll see you later. You're probably already gone because I'm so far behind on chat. I'm 10 minutes behind, people. I am catching up. Oh, wait. You were near Gaithersburg. I picked you up a hat. I was sending you. Hope you like it. You get around, Bruce, don't you? Oh, my God. I do like the idea of driving in America. I'm talking long-distance driving. It's not something that I'll probably do until I retire, but, you know, like the Route 66 or just doing a road trip from, I don't know, New York down to LA or something. It just appeals to me. That's my appeal. Mrs. Wilder Wayne, she's got the whole, you know, sailing of the Nile from Cairo to Luxor. But, yeah, I'd like to do a good old-fashioned... That or a cattle drive. Love to do a cattle drive. The whole City Slickers thing, that when I watched that film, that had me captivated. I would love to do something like that. I'll probably be like cursing myself for saying that after the first day because I'll be so knackered and sore, but we'll have to see. It's funny, Dr. Johnny, our Pinewood Studios isn't too far away from our airport, Heathrow here. We passed that on the M25. I keep pointing it out to Mrs. Wilder Wayne. Pinewood Studios, if you watch any film that's been filmed there, some of the Bond movies, the film that comes to mind is a really old British film. I don't know if anyone knows it, called The Amazing Mr. Blunden. There's this bridge that's always in all of these films. It's a white bridge going over a river, and it's Mrs. Wilder Wayne's like dream to actually have a picture taken on that bridge at Pinewood Studios. Now, Pinewood Studios don't do tours, so that's never going to happen. But one time we had this idea that they do hire the big white house they've got out there for a wedding venue. You'd have to pay stupid money through the roof. But we were going to go there and say, we're planning a wedding and we just wanted to have a look around and see if it's going to be, you know, meet our expectations. And in that way, she could get her picture taken on the bridge and everyone's happy. But trust me, if you see a film's been filmed on Pinewood Studios, watch out for that white bridge in everything. Absolutely everything. Dawson's Creek? Oh my God. Da 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 da. Your 50th this year. Wait a minute. So I'm 48 this year, 49. So my 50th is 2020. Right, okay. I really haven't got a clue how old I am. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, thanks. He sorted it. Well done, Alan. It's all good. Your dad's birthday's the 25th, Mark. Oh, my God. You'll be buying a notepad. No, you won't. You'll be buying a notepad, a bookmark, and a blooming fridge magnet. I'm not stupid. I know exactly what you're going to buy. Messing with cameras. Yeah, I should have done that. It wasn't one of my best decisions. But no, I that's when I learnt about ampages, Scotsman. I learnt about how an ampage can, like, I mean, God knows what capacitor those things had in them. But wow. Yeah, I meant the amps, sorry, not the volts. You got a shock from HT leads. I haven't had that joy yet. But I mean, it must have affected me to still, I mean, that was when in my Blockbuster days, so that would have been like, it would have been late 90s, I would have thought. But, you know, that's still stuck with me now. And saying that, when I did the ET build, I don't know if I mentioned it on the ET build, but when I was doing the static grass for it, and I electrocuted, I got the thing down here still. And I electrocuted myself with that, and I was shaking. I was shaking big time. 10 years ago, the last Southend Air Show. Oh my God. Crazy. That was a long time ago. I do like watching the air show over in North Norfolk, Cromer. Now, they haven't had a carnival on for 2 years, but they normally get the Red Arrows in. And normally they do some good stories because there's a lot of RAF bases in Norfolk. So they normally support the show. So hopefully when COVID lifts, we can have that back on again. Ready Player One filmed in Digbeth Tank Museum. Oh my God. Well, wasn't what's it called? Full Metal Jacket. That was filmed over in Tilbury, wasn't it? In Essex. That's local. Definitely try some open malt. Yeah, you'll get me whammed, Elder. I will happily do that though. We'll get Mrs. Welder Wayne to drive and we'll have a jolly. You got a shock fit and an aftermarket horn on your car. Footage is on my other YouTube channel. Really? I should do a live stream this weekend. What's happening this weekend, David? I'm having a chill out day this weekend. I'm not doing anything. I am waiting. I tell you now, I'm waiting patiently for my resin's going to be here any day now. I'm waiting patiently for that because as soon as that starts, I'm going to start the old-fashioned. I've decided how I'm filming it. Phil, if you're watching, you're going to love this. I've got to have the whole 80s montage thing going on while I'm doing the resin. You know, perhaps like with the Scarface. I can't use copyright music, but in the same sort of tone as the push it to the limit. That's what I'm going to do. I've decided. So then when the pour's done, you know, regardless of how much effort and energy and you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Anticipation? No, confidence. That's the word. Confidence that I've got in it, and it turns out complete mess. We'll have to see. I did make one change to the Jaws diorama, just so you know. I did do the bubbles out of silica gel. Well, I've also done bubbles on top of that now. So he's got bubbles going up and then quite a few bubbles going out this way. So it's like looks like a tornado, if you like, going up and then out. I'm hoping the resin makes that good, but that resin's not going to be long. So build a full-size proto pack. I'm using enough blooming filament on the Vincent, which as I said, I had no idea that was going to be that big. I would argue, Svi, that Vincent is as big as your R2D2. Oh, the one's in Faith's room. There you go. You have a full Ghostbusters costume. We need to get everyone together. We can have a Ghostbusters event. You have to come and visit with me here in South Carolina. Wow, the Carolinas seem to be the place to go. Perhaps that could be a journey, you know, down to Florida and then work up the East Coast. So, you know, South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't think we'd go over to we wouldn't go over to that side, would we? So we'd be going into Washington, New York, Pennsylvania, Boston, Massachusetts, Maine, up the East Coast. That could be fun. I can stay at yours. I bet I don't think we're going to get to the hotel till really late on the Friday, Jim. But it's already booked up as well. So it's one of these, you know, we lose our money if we cancel. But thank you for the offer, though, Jim. I appreciate that. Over in your way. Hello, Adam. How's it going? And welcome to Patreon. Just got back working on the Jeep Willie. It's been a good build. That was meant to come out last October for us here, but I think it was meant to come out. Haven't seen that. Star Wars was filmed at Pinewood. The new ones were filmed at Leavesden, which is where Harry Potter Studios is. And all the Fantastic Beasts is being filmed there as well, because I've seen the sets at Leavesden. Have you tried the Harry Potter department downstairs in Hamleys? Nope, for a robe. If not, there was a platform 9 3/4 shop in King's Cross. I've seen that though, Terry. And I've seen the trolley that goes through the wall. See, look, she's talking about that bridge. I have a friend that goes into Pinewood with his work. He sees things and may tell. Oh, bless. Now, Pinewood's the way to be. They'd make a fortune if they could have, because it's such a working studio though. I don't know if they could have tours. I mean, they do in America though, don't they, around their studios? It's strange that they don't have a tour, even if it's just like a backlot tour sort of thing. I don't know. I suppose sets are taken down so often they're never kept up, so would there be anything to see? I don't know. We want to sing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can you sneak me in? Look. They have Dude Ranch vacations here. You can get full stickers thing. Can you imagine? I saw that, Phil. I think it was silly money. It was silly money. And see, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, this is a classic, that she went out to Nepal and India, I believe, to teach. So she was teaching India, but you were doing it as a placement. So you were helping out a school there, but she paid to do that, which I still can't get my head around. Was it about £5,000 that you paid to go out to a country to work? Which I can't get my head around. But I mean, you're a well-travelled woman now, aren't you? You've been to countries which I have to look in a book to see where they are. How have you not started a wand collection from Potter World? Get one each time you go. You've got 6 or 7. Well, I've got the main wand. That's all I've got. I will buy another one when I'm there. I'm sure my kids are going to make me buy one. I haven't actually told them I'm going yet, so we'll have to see. First time I've used a grass applicator, I was quite nervous. The thing I've realised with the one I got, Helder, is that it's brilliant, does the job no problems. But for the longer blade of grass, I really need one that's got the mesh further apart, and I didn't have adapters on this one. It was only a cheap one, and to be honest with you, I only bought it as a test because I knew I weren't going to use long. Whoops! I knew I wasn't going to use long grass on the ET spaceship. But as some of these dioramas go, they need to start getting bigger, I think. Which should be cool. What we're going to do, Ian, and I'm sure Phil's going to say as well, is once I've done the pour, when I'm going to show my pour video like Phil's done, and then once again we're going to do a reveal on the channel, and hoping that's going to be like the first week, perhaps the second week of July, beginning of July. But that's not going to be the end of these things, just so you know. Not going to say anything else, but that's not the end of it. I really do enjoy these. I mean, can you believe that we did the ET spaceship at the beginning of the year? How quick's this year going already? But I love it. I love it. Mrs. Wilder Wayne says that doing the models like Jeffrey, if you're in here, doing the Explorer spaceship, the ET, the Jaws diorama, is levels of passion she hasn't seen in a long time. Actually, that was terrible. That makes me sound really bad. I've got passion in the model. That's what I meant. You drive an 18-wheel truck all over the US. I think in the UK you call them lubs. I'm not sure if they're saying that right. Gunny, you know what? Do you remember? God, I keep film dropping tonight. Do you remember Sylvester Stallone, Over the Top? That big rig he's got in that. Or Chris Christopherson in Convoy, and all the trucks in that. I love it. That would be a great build, a great big American truck with all the lights and everything. God, I'd love that. Absolutely love that. You turned 50 in May. Wow, happy birthday for you. Turned 50, so happy birthday for May, this getaway. Halfway there. You know what? 50 is like the new 20 now. We're all expected to live over 100. Love it. A resin pour party. Where do I send the salt and vinegar crisps? Wayne, did you look at the site I sent about the resin? You did, but it was far too late for that. Plus, I'm doing some sort of collaboration with the company that's sending it me, but they're from Deutschland, so it's coming from Deutschland. Hopefully, it's coming from Germany. I don't know how long that's going to take. If we visit the States, I want to visit all the craft shops, planning on taking a big case with very little in it so I can pack it in fabrics. And she keeps going on about this damn leprechaun, blooming smallest leprechaun colony in Oregon. I'm like, they don't exist. I've got a fairy door outside. You'll see more blooming fairies than you can see leprechauns. You're going to have your 50th on the 27th of September. Wow, happy birthday then. Well, everyone's turning 50. The movie Firestarter, great movie, was filmed in Wilmington too. God. Take care, Helder. I'll see you later. I think there's a few people here that are Ghostbusters friends. We should all get together for a World of Wayne Halloween meet. That could be mad. Mrs. Wayne, the big craft stores would be Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. And isn't it weird? I've never heard of those names. Michael's. Crazy. The Bess was filmed in Enfield. The Bess? What's that? I've never heard of that. the best. It will probably be cheaper to complete a Harry Potter wand collection by buying a lathe and learning your own. Well, I've got a lathe, but some of the wands aren't straight though. They're all bent. Robert, Svi has got the Proton Pack. I've seen it in real life, and wow, the thing blooming, it's got a base on it that when you turn it on, it booms through the house. It's crazy. It's the sort of thing that you turns it on, you just have to take that one step back. Seems from all the comments, born in 1959, I'm one of the oldest here, but sure there's others as young as me. There is. John Russell, I'm waiting for the comment there. You're a youngling, Chris. Looking forward to Jaws. Jaws is the theme, I'm telling you at the moment. I don't think I've watched a film as many times as I have this year as Jaws, but it's the film that keeps on giving. I can watch it till the cows come home. I'm telling you, absolutely brilliant. Jewel, do you remember that? Oh, that's Spielberg's first film, isn't it? BJ and the Bear. Look, there's another throwback. Who remembers that? BJ with the chimpanzee. Get your motor running. Da, 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 da. So I remember the theme tune. That's a blast from the past, Graham. When was that? That must have been really late 70s, early 80s. Wow. See, look, Robert Lester, 53. We're getting there. We have friends in Oregon. Oh, bless you, Mrs. Welderwayne. Good night, Einfach. In 1962, August 25th, same day as Sean Connery. Wow. Can you see the beast? That's my pathetic Sean Connery. What was that? My Amazon Alexa just went off then. That's scary. Mark Tadger, are you in stream tonight? He's the one that normally plays up with that. And the bus from Harry Potter was filmed in Enfield. Paul, I know that because I happened to be where it wasn't just filmed in Enfield, it went all the way down Wood Green as well into Turnpike Lane. I know that because I was working in Dixon's in Wood Green at the time when it passed. So that's I've already seen the triple decker purple bus. But yeah, I saw that. I actually saw that, which was crazy. But that was a very good movie related stream tonight. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to be back, as I said, Monday. Tomorrow we're going to have the Porsche. That video won't be out to the afternoon, depending on how my jab goes. I'm hoping that the second AstraZeneca's not going to cripple me. But we'll have to see how that goes. But it's been great you all joining me tonight. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next week. So other than that, take care.